Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial. Today I show you a step-by-step instructions on how I created 3D animated Porsche 911 car entirely in PowerPoint. What will you learn? 1. Where to find 3D models to use in your presentation. 2. The basics of 3D animation in PowerPoint. 3. Basics of morph transition animation in PowerPoint. 4. We will recreate the entire Porsche animation step by step, so that you can create this type of animation yourself. 5. Export the presentation to a video file. Let's start. Chapter 1. Where to find 3D models to use in your presentation. Open your browser and type in the address sketchfab.com. This is the website that works best for me so far. As you can see, I am already logged into this service. To be able to download 3D objects you need to create an account. It is quick and easy, but I will skip this part in the tutorial. Go to search bar and type in Porsche 911. Here is our model. You can preview it by hovering a mouse over the picture. As you can see, there are plenty of other 3D models on this website. Some of them are paid, but there are also a lot of free-to-use resources. Let's click on our model. When the window is enlarged, we have a better view of the object. Please note, unfortunately not all objects behave well in PowerPoint, so sometimes you need to spend time to find the right model. Now click on Download 3D Model. The extension we are interested in is GLB. I have also tried other extensions such as OBJ, but these, for example, do not have textures when imported into PowerPoint. Choose texture size 4K. The larger the texture size, the more detail our object has and it will simply look better. Now click on the Download button, and wait for the file to download. Chapter 2. Importing of 3D models and basics of 3D morph animation in PowerPoint. Open PowerPoint. Create a new blank presentation. Remove text boxes, we don't need them for now. Go to Insert tab, click 3D Models and click this device. Go to your downloads and find the downloaded object. Select it and click Insert. Our 3D object has been imported. Now you can zoom in and see how it works. Click on the white icon with arrows inside, and click and hold while rotating the mouse. This way you can rotate the 3D object. Pay attention to this very useful feature. Select a 3D object and go to the 3D Model tab. On the left side you will see the 3D Model Views section. You will find different camera settings, which will be very helpful for later animation, because we will be able to set the camera accordingly between slides. Now I will show you the basis of morph transition in relation to 3D models. Select the object and set its positions. You can use the function I just presented, which is 3D Model Views. Once the object is positioned, select the slide and then right-click on it, and click Duplicate Slide. On the new slide, select your object again, go to 3D Model Views and select another camera preview. You can also rotate the object manually, but then you are not sure that it will be perfectly on the axis, so I often use the 3D Model Views feature. Now the place where the magic happens. Select both slides, go to the Transitions tab, and click on the Morph option. Now the object will automatically change its position when transitioning between slides. It's amazing, isn't it? Morph transition also works with other objects, such as shapes and text, for example. Let's go back to our first slide, go to the Insert tab, select Shape and select the rectangle. Now drag the mouse to create a shape. This will be our background. Then in the top panel, remove the stroke and change the fill color, for example, to dark gray. Right-click on the shape and select Send to Back. Click again and copy the shape. Go to the next slide and paste the shape. You can use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+V, or paste it using the mouse. Send the background to back again. Then stretch the shape beyond the edge of the slide and make it smaller on the left side. Now click on the slide, go to Transition and select Morph. Now we are animating both the 3D object and the background. The last thing is the animation of the text. Let's go back to slide 1, and add text. Go to the Insert tab and click the text box. Drag the mouse to create a text box. Enter the sample text. Then select the text box and go to the top panel. Increase the font size and change the color to white. Now copy the text box, go to the next slide and paste it. Change the position of the text, and as before, set transition to morph. Now all elements are animated. Before we move on to the next chapter, please take a moment to practice with our current objects. In the next chapter, we will look at recreating the entire Porsche 911 animation. Chapter 3. Recreating of Porsche 911 animation in PowerPoint. Return to your browser. Go to the address worldvectorlogo.com. Go to the search bar and type Porsche, then click the green search button. We need two separate logo elements, a signet, and a logo in text form. Open both elements in a new tab, to download them separately. Go back to PowerPoint. Create a new blank slide, and move it to the beginning of the presentation by holding down the mouse. Then remove the text boxes. Go to the Insert tab, and click to add picture from this device. Go to your downloads and insert the first logo. Unfortunately, the logo has a background, we need to get rid of it. Select the logo and go to Graphics Format tab. On the left side you will find an icon with the description Convert to Shape, click on it. Select the white background in the logo by clicking into it twice, remove the white background. Now we are left with the text itself. Repeat this procedure for the second logo. Select the logo, click Convert to Shape, remove the white background. Then we select all the elements, right-click and select Group. Now our signet has become one object. OK, we can start our animation. Go to the second slide and copy the shape from it with the background. Then paste the background in our first slide. Stretch the background so that it is on the whole slide, move the background to the back. Move the Porsche lettering off the artboard of the slide, you will need it for later animation. Center the signet relative to the slide, you can use the Arrange option, then align as I did in the video. Change the Porsche logo color to white, because on the next slide it will appear on a dark background. Additional note, when creating morph animations, we must always keep in mind the previous slide and the next slide, because the animation always takes place between two slides. Go to the next slide to copy our 3D model from it. Paste it in the first slide. Change the camera view, make the object smaller and give it outside the board. The next step is to copy the text, proceed as in the video. Center the font relative to the board, and then move it off the board. The font I used in this project is Porsche Next, it is available online. Move the text outside of the artboard. Duplicate our first slide. On slide 2, Scale down the signet. It's a good idea to right-click on it, and go into Shape Format. There we can select the option, Lock Aspect Ratio. This will make the graphic scale proportionally. You can also then use the Shift plus right or left arrow shortcut, scaling the image. Arrange the elements as in the video, center the elements if they are not centered. Add to the center our 3D object, and change its camera view, zoom in accordingly, then reduce the background from the bottom. Remember to add text, adjust its size and color. Click on the second slide, and add a morph transition to preview the animation. We can now delete other slides, we don't need them anymore. Select two slides with Shift and press Delete. Let's duplicate the slide again. On the new slide, let's rearrange the elements as in the video. Let's split the logo, so that it is on two sides, and shrink it accordingly. Let's adjust the main Porsche lettering. Let's rearrange our 3D object, make it a little smaller, twist it and change its position. Let's add more text as well, and add a shape line as per video. Let's click on the morph transition to preview the animation. Let's duplicate the slide again, and try to recreate the layout from the video. We're using things we learned in the previous slides here, so I'm not adding additional commentary here. Chapter 4. Exporting your PowerPoint presentation as a video file. Go to the File tab, then Export, and create a video. Make sure you export the video in Full HD. Below select, Don't use recorded timings and narrations. In the seconds spent on each slide option, enter 2 seconds, depending on how many seconds you enter here. That's how long a single slide presentation will take. For example, 2 seconds is high dynamic range, and 10 seconds is low dynamic range. In this case, let's stay with 2 seconds. Click Create Video, choose where to save on your computer, click Export. Then and wait for the program to notify you that the video is exported. This information will appear at the bottom of the screen. Now you can preview your animation. Thanks for watching.